One is, who is Israel's biggest ally for 70 years? The United States. But there's a problem, and I keep politics off the pulpit. This is not about a Democratic Party or Republican Party. There are good Democratic politicians. There are good Republican politicians. There are bad on both sides as well. This is about what is currently the administration of the United States. We have a president who has had a series of nothing but failures for 3 years. He has failed. We can go back to pulling the troops out of the Middle East. We can go back to border, we can go all sorts of things. He's had really the economy, all sorts of failures. And he wants a success. And the success that he has wanted, that he's had a shot at saying, look, I brought peace to the Middle East with a two-state solution. A two-state solution, by the way, cannot work. Does everyone understand that? It is a physical possibility. If you say that Palestine, the state of Palestine, is on one side and on the other side, and it's not contiguous, then it's only a matter of time before they say the land in between is theirs. If California and New York seceded from the United States, said we're a new state called New California, within 100 years, they would be saying, look, all of Middle America is actually part of New California, and they colonized it, and it's ours. Right? You cannot have a state that's defined that way with that kind of distinctions. So, a two-state solution is an impossibility. Our current administration wants to have some sort of victory. So they have been very clear about wanting that. They have had one major obstacle. Does anyone know what the name of that obstacle is? Bibi Netanyahu. Now, you can like Bibi, you can hate Bibi, you can say he's a good man, you can say he's a bad man, you can say any number of things, and I'm not going to get into a dialogue of what kind of human being he is. So we have an administration that desperately wants a two-state solution, and the obstacle is Bibi Netanyahu, right? And they have been trying desperately to get him out. We were in Israel in July. And you all heard about the demonstrations, the organic demonstrations against Bibi. These were organic. It's ludicrous. No organic demonstration starts at 10 p.m., ends at 10:30 on the dot, and has a $6,000 portable PA system with it. I'm sorry, that's not an organic demonstration. This is funded by someone, whomever else. And this is what was going on. And throughout Tel Aviv, you would see these huge yellow billboards and buildings. Remember that, Allison? Built with a black fist like this, and in Hebrew underneath it said resist. And these people are marching, right? These thousands of people. And on the march, what kind of organic demonstration? Throughout every mile or two on the march, it has booths for food and fresh fruit and water and umbrellas. This is all being funded from somewhere. Wherever it was, it's not organic. There is a vested interest in the current administration to get rid of Bibi Netanyahu. Does everyone get that? Yes. Okay. And so they have been working very, very hard on doing that. And then October 7th happened. And now they're going to work very hard on doing it a different way. But by taking the hostages, and let's be honest, it is doubtful that very many, if any, of these hostages are still alive. As far as the young women who were being raped 4, 5, 6 times a day, I'm not a biologist, but I'm pretty sure if you're a young woman from your teens to your 40s and you're being raped over and over every day, you've probably gotten pregnant. I don't know if people have even thought about that. Let me rephrase that. I don't know if many men have thought about that. I think women are aware of it. So, what happens by having the hostages? They get to keep dragging it out. And every day that it drags out is a day for us to lose. Because now, people get war weary, they get tired. How many read a portion of the emails that I send out every day? They're a pain in the tuchus to write. Okay, honestly, I do not want to, it's on so many levels. Emotionally, it's draining. But I think that we need to keep it in our consciousness. And we're not, are we? Too many people are, if they're not an Orthodox Jew, where you're davening every morning, so you're in the morning doing shachrit and you're doing davening, Manuel, Let's talk about Israel. Oh, I don't know when we talk about Israel. If you're not an Orthodox Jew, it's out of your consciousness. The Reformed, the conservative, and the secular Jew, it is out of their consciousness in this country. Let's be done with it. Let's just have peace. Let's sing Kumbaya.
Yeah.
And that's where we're losing the war. Because everything that gets done also encourages all of these people over here to demonstrate. Rutgers University, I was sent by Dr. Michael Savage, I was sent an article about Rutgers that he sent me, that the students are sitting there protesting and screaming and yelling and chanting for the destruction of the Jewish nation and to kill Jews. And what is Rutgers doing about it? Garnished. Nothing. What's going on at the universities? Nothing. Because the Jew hatred is so deep,